Hello everyone, welcome to my channel on YouTube. We will keep learning and continuing our strategic math series. In today's session, we will be learning to solve the surds and indices. On the screen, you see I have a question. Find the square root of 3 raised to the power of 38 plus 3 raised to the power of 39. And another question, 3 raised to the power of 34 plus 3 raised to the power of 35. We need to find the square root. And then it says find the value of x in the given question. So let's begin. I'm going to make actually maybe a couple of the videos explaining the basic exponents rules, surds rules. But for now, it's easy to pick up how we solve the square root of this particular example. Now, I can rewrite this as 3 raised to the power of 38 plus 3 raised to the power of 39. And you see the power 38 in this example is the lowest, and that's the common power. So I can take this power as common 3 raised to the power of 38 times 1, because when you take 3 raised to the power of 38 outside, it becomes 1, and then plus 3. This is we are left. Now you know that I can actually write it like this: 3 raised to the power of 38 times 4. Now the power is even, which is 38. So that means I can rewrite this as 3 raised to the power of 19, because this is a square and the alternate powers, the even powers, would be the squares. So I take this out, multiplied by 4 under root is equal to 2, because 4 is a perfect square. So my final answer here is 2 times 3 raised to the power of 19, and that's my answer. We just have to see that the lowest power, we can always take it out as common, and then we need to just do a couple of steps. It's done. Now let's take another example. We have to find the square root of 3 raised to the power of 34 plus 3 raised to the power of 35. So as I said in the previous example, I can take the power of 34 as common from both. So I write 1 plus, inside I'm left with 3. Simplify this further. This is very easy actually, Just 2 to 3 steps, couple of seconds, look at this power, do mental calculation, and get the answer quickly. So what do I get here? Since as I said, this power is even, so I can write down this as 3 raised to the power of 17 times, and I know 1 plus 3 is 4, and 4 is a perfect square, so that will come out, and I'm going to write this as 2. So my final answer here is 2 times 3 raised to the power of 17. Now let's take another question. I have to find the value of x, and it says under root x upon 3136 is equal to 1/2. I can square on both the sides. Square on both sides. So what we get rid of the radical sign. I can write this as x upon 3136, which is equal to 1/4. Now we do the cross multiplication, but I'm not doing that step. I can actually show you that when we cross multiply, we will get 4x equal to 3136, and then we write x equal to 3136 divided by 4. We don't do those steps, we just quickly, because it is the mental math, so I'm erasing these steps. We know we will keep x as it is, and I'm going to divide x equal to 3136 upon 4. Now when you reduce this fraction, what do you get? 784. You can reduce it by dividing it numerator and denominator by 2, but if you can just directly do divided by 4, just do the mental calculation. And I can just show you a little step here what I did. I did this, and I know this is 7. I'm left with 3, so 33 means 8, which is 32. 4 times 8 is 32, and I'm left with 1, so which makes it 16 and 4 here. So you can do whatever the easy method works for you, but just see that you don't make any calculation mistakes. So the final answer here is 784. The value of x is equal to 784. This is my final answer. I have taken another question on the screen. It says 7 under root 48 plus 7 under root 147. Find the value of this given question. Now, to add these radicals, we have to have this number, the number which is inside the radical sign, it has to be the same. Unless it is the same, you cannot add it. So I cannot say, okay, 7 and 7 is 14 and then 48 plus 47, 147. I cannot do that step. So what I do here is, I have to make this radical, the inside part of the radical, something common. So let's try to do that. I can split, I will write 7, and I can split 48 into 16 times 3 plus 7 times 49 times 3, because 49 times 3 is 147. Here I'm giving you a tip. Whenever it's a radical simplification, SURDS indices simplification, try to find out the numbers which are perfect squares. Like in this example, I did 16 times 3 for 48 because 16 is a perfect square. And then I did 49 times 3, 49 is a perfect square. So what I'm going to do, 7, I'm going to split, I'll take 16 out, so this becomes 4 radical 3. Plus, I'll do the same thing, 7 times 7 radical 3. Now my radical part is the same. So what do I do? 28 root 3 plus 49 root 3. Now I can add 28 plus 49 gives me 77. 77 root 3, and that is my final answer. I have another question on the screen. 8 raised to the power of 2 by 3. Now whenever we have questions like this, try to break up this in some manner that I can get rid of the outer exponent value. So let's do that. I will break 8 and I can rewrite 8 as 2 raised to the power of 3, and then I'll put a big parenthesis 2 by 3, which is multiplied by 2 by 3. So if you write like this, 2, 3 times 2 by 3, my 3 and 3 will get cancelled. So this will give 2 raised to the power of 2, and we know 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4. So my final answer here is 4. I will be taking a bunch of the questions for your competitions, but video will get too longer, so I'll stop here. Practice these kind of questions because each question is a different variation, different kind, but we have a lot of things to cover in surds and indices. We have the conjugate method, then I'm going to do the exponents also, how to simplify them. So just keep watching and put your comments in the feedback. I hope you're enjoying these sessions. If you like them, share, subscribe, and keep learning, keep enjoying, sitting at home at your own convenient zone.